What's up guys, Schmidt here. Welcome back to another video, and today guys, some Call of Duty Black Ops 1 gameplay going on in the background for a very specific reason that you guys may have heard of. So as you guys saw by the thumbnail, and I'll put the image of it again on screen, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, for whatever reason, has over 100,000 people on it right now. You guys see 111, almost 112,000 on right now, just literally 10 minutes ago as of recording this video. And the question on everybody's mind is, why? Why is this game all of a sudden getting so much popularity again? And there's a few different reasons that I have thought of that this could be happening, and one big one that I want to discuss with you guys today. So some gameplay going on in the background, and holy crap, man, like, if there really is this many people playing this game, it still lags an absolute ton, as you guys see right here. It's just lagging all over the place. Here in this first game, I had to back out of this, man. It was getting so bad. I don't know if it was just this lobby or if this game is still really laggy. I can tell you one thing, man. The hit detection in Black Ops 1 is absolutely atrocious. Oh my goodness. People complain about the hit detection in World War II, and it is not good, I will agree. It should be a lot better, but man, Black Ops 1's hit detection has got to be one of the worst of all time. Now, I understand it's a game from 2010, but man, what a difference. But anyway, getting into the topic of why is there 100,000 people on Black Ops 1. And for those of you guys that don't know, this isn't just the combination of Xbox One and Xbox 360 with backwards compatibility. If you guys look at PlayStation as well, the PlayStation 3 has around the same number, almost 100,000 people as well. So between two, or I guess you can call it three consoles because of backwards compatibility, there's almost 200,000 people on Black Ops 1 right now. And so why is this happening is what everybody is trying to figure out. Now, obviously, first thing that you could think of, and I guess the easiest way to explain it is, people are just kind of bored of World War II. There's not much going on right now, or maybe they don't enjoy the game and they want to go play something else. And so everybody just kind of got the same idea to go back and play Black Ops 1. We have a Treyarch game coming out next year. It would fit perfectly, and a lot of people are hoping for an era somewhere around this, or if not that, a modern era game. But this is a fairly popular Call of Duty game without a doubt, and, with Treyarch coming up, if you guys aren't playing World War II anymore, I could definitely see why people would try and come to this game and play it at this time. I guess it does make some sense. So, that's one reason. That's the easiest way to explain it. Another reason that this could be happening is maybe there's some potential player count bugs. So, I've heard from some people that they've even still had trouble getting into games with all these people being online in Black Ops 1. And if that's the case, it could just be a bug. Maybe the player count, for whatever reason, just got a bug in it, and it has just jumped in a tremendous number, and there's really not this many people on Black Ops 1. That could also be a potential scenario. But the theory that I have, and I could just be way off track here, just trying to make up something that isn't really true, but man, I just have a hard time thinking Treyarch wouldn't do something like this. If you guys don't know, man, every time Treyarch is about to drop a Call of Duty game, they are the just biggest, just sneakiest little hint givers, man. They will do literally the smallest thing to try and grab people's attention, to try and get hype for their next game, and they do it in such an extreme low-key fashion. Like, it is unreal what Treyarch does to hype up their games. And so what I'm thinking, and like I said, could be way off with this, just trying to make something of nothing, but the thing I thought of with this is, what if Treyarch is doing this on purpose? What if Treyarch is making the player count look like this to try and grab our attention of Black Ops 1? And I'll elaborate on this, because you guys may be thinking, well, why would they do that? So, with Treyarch's Call of Duty coming up, it's probably going to be one of two eras. Black Ops 1 was set in the 1980s, Black Ops 2 was set in 2025, Black Ops 3 was set in 2065. We're not going further into the future. Overall, as the Call of Duty community, everybody's had enough of the future games and all of that. We're not going further if we get what a lot of people think is going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We're not going further into the future with this game, which leaves one of two possible scenarios. And if you guys remember from a while back, there was a job listing of Treyarch that they were looking for people that knew a lot about modern military technology, which alluded toward the fact that potentially Treyarch was making a modern game. Obviously, if you want people that know stuff about modern military technology, that you probably want those people to help give you insight on modern tech to make a modern game. It makes a lot of sense. And so that was basically the biggest lead that we have had with Black Ops 4. We'll just call it for simplicity's sake. That's the biggest lead that we've had for what the next game could be from Treyarch. But the other thing that a lot of people are hoping for is maybe a precursor to Black Ops 1, a prelude, if you will. And so, with the modern version of a Black Ops 4, or the potential of a modern Black Ops 4, where this would put itself in the Black Ops storyline would probably be between Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, just as far as the time period. Like I said, Black Ops 1 was in the 1980s, Black Ops 2 was in 2025. So if you were to make a modern game and have it line up with the first two Black Ops storylines, it would make perfect sense that it would be in between those two games as far as the storyline. But a lot of people think as well that it could go before Black Ops 1, and it could be the prelude to what Black Ops 1 was. Maybe it could be the Vietnam War. And that's what another thing that a lot of people are hoping for, alongside the potential of a modern era shooter from Treyarch. And if that's the case, what Treyarch could be doing here is alluding toward the fact that that would be the case. Maybe Treyarch is trying to get a lot of attention put on Black Ops 1 to kind of hint toward the fact that, hey, we're going for a time period around this game. I don't know, like I said, I could be way off track and just trying to make something out of nothing. But, man, I've seen Treyarch do a lot of crazy things to build hype. I mean, they had all those Snapchat story leaks, remember in Black Ops 2 when they were hyping up Black Ops 3? They just had so much stuff, so much just little things. And it's just like, Call of Duty gets hyped like this every year where there's little hints dropped, and Treyarch is just so sneaky with it that I feel like potentially this could be their own work. Maybe they are putting something in as a low-key hint to try and drop a hint that, hey, the next game is going to be around this era or a precursor to this era. I don't know. You guys can feel free to let me know down in the comments, or maybe if you guys just, for whatever reason, know why there's all these many people playing Black Ops 1, because I sure as heck have no clue. And from what I've seen from other people commenting and tweeting and all this stuff, nobody really knows for sure why. If you're one of those people that have hopped on Black Ops 1, what is the reason you're on Black Ops 1? Did you see that there was a large player count and you just decided to join up with everybody else? Or were you part of the group that just out of nowhere started playing Black Ops 1 and got it up to 100,000 people? But for me, I just personally have a hard time believing that out of nowhere, all these people decided to hop on Black Ops 1 of all games. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a great Call of Duty and it is one of the best Call of Duties of all time and a very popular one. But man, if people were to just all of a sudden hop on a Call of Duty, why wouldn't it be Black Ops 2? Black Ops 2 is, overall much more popular than Black Ops 1. It's still backwards compatible, so it wouldn't affect it that way. You could say, well, what about Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3? Yeah, those could potentially get a jump in player counts as well, but they're not backwards compatible, so it's not as likely. Black Ops 2 is backwards compatible, so it still could make sense for why a lot of people could hop on it. And it just doesn't make sense to me why out of all games, Black Ops 1 is something that like hundreds of thousands of people would just automatically turn to. But I don't know. Like I said, maybe you guys know down in the comments and you can let me know what's going on here. If you guys have any sort of clue or maybe any other thoughts or theories. Like I said, I just kind of thought of this. It was the first thing I thought of because Treyarch is just so sneaky with this kind of thing. Maybe you guys have other theories or whatever as well. Like I said, feel free to leave them down in the comments and let me know. But man, I just have a hard time believing that this isn't somehow the work of Treyarch. But anyway, that is all for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to smack the Schmidt, add a like button down below. Hopefully you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys on another video. So long, everybody.